Attention, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
We live?
We live, baby.
Oh, live. I got some technical difficulties in my issues. Oh, that's it. All right, that's what's up. How you guys are doing? Well, I'm hoping.
Pretty good.
I was doing great.
As long as we are still doing magically delicious, I guess there's nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
Nope.
For sure.
Nothing
Yeah,
at
so
all.
so tonight is going to be a really, really, really good show. Because we get to talk about my favorite thing, people.
People.
People. And I have two videos that we're going to watch. The first one is Twan's Choice. And the second one, that's what we're going to really be discussing mostly about because, well, that video has more context.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, and without further ado, let's get to it.
Why are you ignoring me? Hey. I wonder if I smack you if you move. What's the problem? Did I make you mad? Did I make you mad? Did I make you mad? I didn't do nothing.
That means man.
Was it because I made you wait long?
Is it because I made you wait long?
Which brings me to the
Hold up. Don't go off a topic. Introduce yourself.
oh, my bad. Welcome to the live and
Going straight to it. It's cool.
for real. I'm your girl Trinity, also known as Nevaeh, and you can find me at n._d._Trinity on Instagram, and you could also find us on Instagram at our fan page at Hyhy and Her Yang Media TV. Naj?
And I'm your boy Najee. You can follow me at _Najee27 on IG and Healing with Najee on all other platforms. And hey, we here.
I'm your boy Twan. You can follow me on Instagram, cut_43. And you can follow me on Facebook, Antoine Danley.
Okay.
So we are here, y'all.
We are here. And if you're just tuning in, welcome. All right, so the first question that I have, right, is this one. Do you believe she thinks he knows, or does she lack awareness?
Lack awareness.
Nod?
I agree. I think she lacked awareness. I don't think she realized that he cheated. That's why she's trying to figure it out.
No.
I don't think she realized he knows she cheated.
Oh, okay.
That's why she's like, is it because I was late? Is it because she don't know? She think it's something else other than what it is.
Me personally, I wouldn't have did all that. I'd have let her ass know. Yeah, you did something.
All right,
Got legs open. That's
okay.
what you did.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least now we know what Twan's answer for the next question is. So we can just
wait. What do you believe? What do you think?
Well, exactly. You know, he just went straight to the next question and began answering.
You said what I think?
No, Trinity.
No, me. I think she lacks awareness. I think she lacks awareness due to her immaturity. She seems very immature, you know, and yeah, he's definitely different. But this brings me to ask this question, because this question comes from the lack of his response.
Mm-hmm.
If you knew you were being deceived, how long could you go without saying anything?
What me
Twan.
say? I'm gonna say something right then and there. Once I know I got something on you, yeah, I'm gonna say something right there. You trifling, you dirty dog. Oh, you gonna be every name in the book that day.
Except daughter of the Most High.
Yeah. Then you gonna get your ass out of there.
Najee?
It just depends on the setting and the environment, but yeah, if we out and I find out something, I'm not gonna make a scene and do all that extra stuff. I'm gonna wait to everything. So it just depends on the environment. If I find out something, and maybe she at her mom's house or she at her, I don't like people being all in the mix and stuff. So we just,
Okay.
You tell me you're not gonna be petty?
nah.
No,
I just don't like people.
I ain't believing that, Naj. I think you'll be
Nah,
petty.
I'm not gonna be petty. I ain't gonna be
You
petty.
know what, Naj? I'm getting tired of your little nonchalant little response.
It's
Yes,
the
no.
truth.
I'm
I
getting
don't.
tired of this, Naj.
I'm not gonna react.
Bring some little niggish out. I mean, that's what I want to see out of Najee. A little niggish.
I check in with me before I ever check another person. So
No, I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with
for
you.
me, I'm like okay, this is not the environment. But if we by ourselves, then we gonna talk about it right then and there. But if we not, I'm gonna just wait. I'll sit on it a little bit. I can push that to the back burner and let you enjoy your family and whatnot if you with your family. But once we get home or when we get alone, we gonna talk about it.
And in talking about it, how would you approach the issue? I'm curious.
How would I approach it? Just ask her. I would just more so try to understand about to really understand.
Trinity had to pull her glass
What
off for
was her
that.
mind like? What was her mindset like going into the situation versus almost like creating a story about me knowing how her mindset was? Because I don't know. So I would approach it from a place of understanding. Like I get it. You didn't feel safe. By all means, you had to do what you needed to do. But my thing is, let me understand where you're coming from and what role did I play in you not feeling safe at that point to where you felt like you needed to lie to me or go do something behind my back because you didn't want me to know.
I ain't played no role in for you to go cock your legs open now. I ain't throwing that out there.
You're not gonna own that. You're not gonna own that one.
Hell no, I ain't did nothing. She the one did something. She the one went out there and cocked her legs open. I ain't owning up to that. No, hell no. What the hell I look like owning up to it? I ain't do wrong. You did wrong. So you get everything that comes with the book behind it. You can deserve to get it. Other than that, no, I ain't owning up to nothing.
Dang, I get it though. I definitely understand. What about you, Trinity? How long would it take?
You know, I don't like to bring up old stuff. All right, next question. I don't like to bring up old stuff. You know, I don't want to call that into my experience with the laws of attraction. You know.
You got
No,
ask that
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but for real though, I could hold it for years.
Y'all mean.
Because it's just at that point, just a simple knowing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you. Now I can really truly see you. I can remove myself emotionally from you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know things about my family members that they don't know that I know about them towards me. And I've known it for years. But guess what? They can't get nothing from me.
I ain't holding it.
That's the only thing. They cannot get anything from me because my thing is pretend I'm dead. Just pretend I'm dead. Because the person you betrayed is someone you don't know, which means that you never knew me. Because if you knew me, you would know there would be nothing that you would want to do that I would not allow for, you to choose and decide for yourself. But don't string me along and cheat me out of my ability to choose and decide for myself if this is something that I want to be a part of or not.
And how would that conversation go for you?
There would be no conversation.
If you did have the conversation, not family, we talking about like somebody you're in a relationship with, like.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. Hold on.
Yeah,
That's not years.
That's what.
All right. Let me. I gotta go. I gotta put on my pretending hat.
There you go. Because the hubby would never do that. We already know he know better. He would never do such a thing. So we're not talking about him. We're just talking about hypotheticals.
Yeah, I know.
You hold it?
Nah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I would make sure that by the time it comes out of my mouth,
Oh man.
he's gonna wish he never even looked at that chick, because I will always ask questions I already know the answers to. And if somebody is a cheater, then they're also a liar. And if they lie as good as they cheat, well then, yeah.
Oh,
And,
I would let you.
and then I would release them. I would release them in love. You see,
No, no.
Let me tell you why, Twan. Let me tell you why.
Twan, like, that's too nice.
No, it's not nice. I'm not a nice person. I'm kind, but I'm not nice.
That's too goddamn nice.
I'm not nice. I'm not nice. That's nowhere nice. There's a purpose for this. Okay, Mike, your behavior does not define my character.
You gonna feel me?
No. I don't give a shit who decide for themselves to do and say and be and have whatever. But my character is not dependent upon what someone do. Because then you know why? Now I'm going to be a monkey in their shit show of a circus. Right. Now I am at the mercy of how they talk to me, how they move with me, how they behave with me, how they feel towards me. No, I will never give no one any control over what I come in with charge. You crazy. I don't care what nobody does. I will never, ever look like them, especially if I'm frowning down upon what they're doing. I can't frown down on someone's behavior and then take up the same heinous acts, just looking from it from a different perspective.
Now you rob me of my freedom.
No, I ain't rob me of my goddamn freedom.
You rob me of my little.
Listen,
oh, wait a minute. You rob me of my little freedom by being with you, and you want to go out here and hell no.
And that's fine. That's great. But with me, like I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted by Heartbreak Hotel over here. You know,
you won't feel me.
Would you let me answer my goddamn question?
My bad. You won't feel me though.
Oh, I'm feeling you already, right here, right up here. So, you know, I would have to release that person in love and just thank them for, you know, the experience of the relationship, so that when they leave, they feel like shit. And when they look back, they feel even worse because of who they keep ending up with. I will forever take up space in their heads. I will be that woman compared to against every woman that comes across his path. And no one can ever measure up to me. The way I even released him spoke volumes. I didn't cuss him out. You know what I mean? So I will keep up residence in your mind, and you will regret ever doing that to me every waking moment of your life.
What you think about that, Twan? That's sufficient, because Twan said that was too nice.
No, I'm not nice. I keep telling people that I'm not nice. I'm patient. I'm kind.
I'm going to let you feel it. I'm going to give you a piece of my mind.
Honey, by the time
wait a minute.
She done left you emotionally anyway. So she don't give a damn about what you think. She don't give a damn about how you feel. And that's where you are
going. You're going to feel it. You're going to get a piece of my mind. You're going to get the hell away from me. I never in my motherfucker life, nigga, I walk past you like I don't know you.
I can never imagine cheating on somebody I still want to be with. I just can't fathom that for myself. So if I were to
No,
be a
you got some people that do that cheats and still want to be with the person they cheated on.
they don't want to be with the
Because
person. They want
because
to be with the
because
idea of the
because
person. They want to be with what the person got. They want to be with what
no,
they gained. They want to be with all. It's not you. It's
you're
not.
not you're not listening. Sometimes you got
I know
people
what you're
that
saying.
you got some people that sits out here and cheats and still want to be with the person they cheated on. Why? Because it's either a financial situation.
Didn't I just say?
Just not. Go ahead, Trent. You want? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to run everything down? Yeah, I thought so. Go ahead.
Somebody woke up with cramps this morning, and it ain't
No,
me.
because you do it every time. So come on. Because you do it every time. Let's
Listen,
go.
dude. Okay, first of all,
Let's go. Come on.
I speak to you in 6 days.
No,
That's number
you do
one.
it.
Number
No,
two,
every
I wasn't
time
going to
every
say
time
no.
we have a discussion,
You
that's what you
allowed
do.
my facial expression
Mm-mm,
to
mm-mm,
disturb you because
mm-mm.
I wasn't going to say anything. Was
No,
I?
you already did say something. You already
What did
said
I
something.
say? What
Mm-mm,
did I say? Tell me what
mm-mm,
I said.
mm-mm.
If you're
Come
gonna
on.
accuse me, you got to tell me what I said. What did I say?
We both heard what you said. When you said what you
I'm,
said. So
I'm,
go. You go ahead and finish. You finish it. Go ahead.
there's nothing to finish. I wasn't gonna say anything. This is my point. I'm trying to make. You
Mm-mm,
allowed my facial expression to like freak you the hell out. I had nothing to
mm-mm,
say.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
So I said, let me calm down.
Mm-mm. You see, you done made me burn my goddamn corn dogs messing with you.
Well,
Mm-mm.
goddamn, you see how my he woke up mean this morning. Wow.
This morning we in the evening now.
I
He ain't
mean,
have
But
well,
no, that's the reason why they do what they do. They might. It's the reason why they do what they doing. You know what I mean? So if you feel as though you want to cheat and you want to step your ass out there, don't bring your ass back. Just make sure you cheating with the right motherfucker that's going to do what I was doing. Because you can't find a motherfucker that was doing what I was doing and do shit how I do it. Everybody's totally different. So if you feel as though that was the right motherfucker you go cheat with, you better make sure you take your shit and you go move in with him and all that good shit with him.
which brings me to the next video. Twan, I'm afraid to play, but I ain't got no backup. So if you
Oh
think
Lord.
he's angry now, wait until this video. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Wait a minute. That's the other one. Let me see.
She just can't help lying.
Look who's back from Atlanta, huh?
I'm back.
Yeah, oh, I see.
My flight was a little bit delayed.
Oh, okay. How was Atlanta?
It was good. You know, I got to see my aunt and stuff.
Yeah, was your aunt fine?
Yeah, she's good
So,
now.
so what'd you do?
What do you mean what I did? You went to see my aunt.
I know you went to see your aunt, but what else you do?
I went to see my aunt and well, a couple of family friends. And that's
Oh, what'd y'all do?
nothing. We just
My bad. That's not the video. Hold on.
Hold
That's
up.
not.
Hold up. Wait a minute before you go anywhere, Trinity.
Yeah.
Even though that's not the video, but you just showed something. Did she fuck around?
She just got caught in a lie. This one is the one that she did the thing that she wasn't supposed to be doing that thing. So I gotta upload that video. So you guys talk amongst yourself for a bit.
What? So,
No,
Twan, you-
no. I'm done talking to you, Najee. I'm done talking to you.
Well, damn.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, Najee. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
so if she was trying to lie, she said she went to Atlanta to see family, but she actually went to Atlanta to party.
Exactly.
How
Oh,
would
she fucked up.
how would you handle that situation? Even though she ain't cheat.
But here's the thing that you guys should know, right?
Mm-hmm.
If
The
you,
only way her man was able to find out was because one of his boys sent
seen
him
her.
the pictures of her because he was a close friend of hers on Facebook or Instagram. So you know you have a post that only your close friends will see.
Oh yeah.
See, let me explain
So,
something. If you feel as though you gotta lie to me about some shit like that, that means you want to be by your goddamn self. That means you'll lie to me about any goddamn thing.
Well,
So,
what if she don't feel safe?
uh, no, I don't give a shit what it is. You sit up there, you tell a bald faced lie. If you feel as though you gotta lie to me to my face,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I ain't the nigga for you. I'll let you later.
all right. So here's the thing. It's gonna take me too long to upload it to my device because I'm on here, but I have a video. I have an audio of it. So y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's mute our mics because well.
You can't
Can't
mute
hear
your
you,
mic.
Trinity.
Trinity, we can't hear you. You can't mute your mic.
I said my bad is the YouTube ads, but you
Oh
guys wasn't hearing anything anyway because I was muted. All right,
yeah.
y'all ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
This is the best clip I have seen in ages. You're not going to believe it. This woman got caught cheating, her boyfriend found out, and this is him confronting her. And what's so incredible is that this clip is only 73 seconds long. But inside that short amount of time, this woman manages to demonstrate 7 different manipulation tactics. 7. We all know toxic women use a wide variety of
Mute your mic.
strategies to manipulate men, but to display 7 of them in only 73 seconds? This woman's a star. It's like a world record. We're going to start off by watching this clip in its entirety and see if you can pick up all 7 strategies that she uses. Because I feel like I'm going to be abandoned right now. Like, you're just like everyone else. You're trying to fucking leave me. And I just don't know what you made a decision. Leaving me? Decision to do what? Like, it wasn't even that serious. It wasn't that serious. God, stop. Yes. But it wasn't that serious. Like, yeah, but it was just a one-time thing and we used protection. It wasn't even for that long. So I don't even know why you're bugging. It wasn't even for that long. Like, can you please come back to me? Please come back. Like, stop. Just please. Like, you're overreacting. I only did it because you didn't answer your fucking phone. Like, you never answer your phone and you're never there for me. You're literally never there for me. What gym? What gym are you at? Like, what gym opens that? Like, you're a fucking liar. Like, you don't even care about me at all. Like, for a month, but it wasn't even that serious. Did you meet up for? Yeah, but you're asking me to have a good time. Like, where are you going? Not leave me. What a piece of work, women.
What a piece of work. So you guys were able to hear clearly?
Yeah, I heard it. You muted, Twan.
I'll unmute him. Okay.
It wasn't that serious, huh? That she slipped up on his shit, huh? Yeah.
It was an accident. And she didn't mean to. It wasn't that serious. Like she wasn't. It was just one of those things where it's like, you know how you go to the ice cream shop and you're accustomed to having a certain flavor, and then one day you just want to try something different. That don't mean you're going away from the original flavor that you're accustomed to experiencing. You just want to try.
Dude, the better person than I am.
All right.
I done told her to get the hell out of my car, go about the business, all that good shit. You freak, go ahead about your business.
So let me ask you guys this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Come correct.
All right, here we go. Which deflection tactics have you witnessed? And whoever. Okay, well, since you guys are thinking, and I had a chance to think of the question because, well, I made it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed trauma as an excuse. I was afraid you could abandon me because of the people were in my life in my past when I was 2 years old. You know, downplaying the act. It wasn't that serious. You know, it was only a one-time thing that only happened for a month.
And it was quick though too.
Day. She offered up lies. You know, it was just a one-time thing, and then in the same sentence, it's We've only been doing it. You know, we've only been together for a month.
Like
Make
it,
her,
like it
how,
made it even better. Like it made it better. Oh, we did it with a condom.
oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Mm.
stay over there doing it with a condom.
Making herself the victim. The only reason why I did it was because you go to the
You at the
gym. You
gym.
say you go to the gym and you're not paying me no money, blah blah blah.
You know,
Gaslighting. Hold
you know
on.
what I would have told her.
What you not? I don't care. Can I get through my list and then you can tell me your list? Now, what you would have told her, Twan?
Keep it up,
Ooh,
Tracy.
I'm supposed to be scared because you
Hey,
gave me
that death
scared.
stare.
Me personally,
What's up?
I would have told her, get your victim ass out of here and go slip up and jump on his shit again and say it's an accident again. Because I ain't doing it. He a better man than me because I would have put her ass out the car. I would have did all good. I would have did some grimy shit. Real
Dang,
shit.
why you would have done it so grimy if it was if it was an accident though? It wasn't.
That ain't no fucking accident. You slipping up on somebody. What?
Wow.
That's not no
Wow.
accident.
Well,
Wow.
she
Wait a minute, wait a
accidentally
minute.
did it.
How much of an accident can it be that a woman that you're dealing with talk about, oh, it was an accident that I just turn around and just start sucking them off? Really? Come on, y'all.
It happened. I would
Mm-mm,
say I get it. I would empathize because I understand some accidents do happen. And
mm-mm,
she's very remorseful. So that counts for
mm-mm.
something as well.
See, remorse because you got caught.
Well, that means she's still remorseful though.
No, she not. No, she
Some
not.
people get
Remorse
caught
and
and don't
regret.
be remorseful.
Mm-mm.
Remorse and regret should never be mixed together. She's not sorry. She did it.
That's right.
She's regretting
Mm-hmm.
her moment when she realized he knows.
Yep.
That's not remorse.
Because
So
if
which
he
one?
didn't know,
She's begging, and I even got this as number 5. She's begging simply for her sake. She's not considering his feelings. She hasn't addressed his hurt. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with him. It's me, 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 me. And in terms of him, it's in blame. He's like blaming him.
yeah, she tried to blame her for what she done. No,
Yeah.
hell no. Hell no. Yo, let me explain something to you. It's nowhere. I don't give a shit what you go through in your relationship, because relationship is always up and down. It's not. It's never pieces and cream. But a relationship is not that much of a bed, whereas though you got to step your ass out and feel as though you got to go cheat, and then talk, and then when you get caught, you talking about, oh, it was a mistake. How much of a mistake it was for you to go jump on another nigga? You done lost your goddamn on mind, and you honestly really think I'm gonna forgive you because you talk about, oh, and you come with these saggy ass tears talking about, oh, it was a mistake. This, hell no, you don't get your
First of
ass out of
all,
here. You better go back over there where
no.
you was at.
How could it be a
Mm-mm.
mistake if it's my fault? I'm like, make me understand.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Make me understand.
She said
It
and said mistake one. Oh, then she tried to blame him. Oh, you when you come, hell no. Get your ass out of here, man. Go ahead about your business.
come back to me. I mean,
Right.
not. I mean, where, man? I'm sorry, Najee boy, but
I don't
yeah,
know.
you the
I
kind
don't
of
know how
guy.
you would have helped.
Oh, hold on, Twan. You the kind of guy the old me would have had fun with.
Me?
Yeah.
What you mean?
You're too soft.
Yeah,
I'm
you
too
too soft,
soft.
like. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What you mean? How am I too soft?
Mm-hmm.
In your mind about something, she's remorseful. I thought you were a good listener.
She would have got you with that shit.
What you mean? I saw the tears. I'd have helped wipe the tears off her face and everything.
Yeah, she would have got you. I would have told her. I would have helped her with shit. I would have told her get her ass out of here. I'm trying to hear all that.
Why?
What you mean? Why?
But she's a liar. She's a deceiver.
She
She's
didn't
nasty.
really. She made him. She had a protection on. I give her the benefit of the doubt.
I don't believe that shit. Why do you believe that? She didn't get. No, she said it happened one time. And then when he asked her, how long has it been going on? She said a month. That's a long ass one time.
Well, it could have happened that one time, but they could have been talking for a month.
Oh my God, I would have some fun with you, buddy.
Now you selfish tissue, boy.
What you mean?
You gullible, B.
Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah.
Najee would have went for that shit.
Yeah.
So wait, what do y'all think I'd have done? I'd have went for it and did what?
Took her back.
He would have never left her.
Why would I leave her?
God damn, that she was on you good.
No, not to Najee. Najee's like, I don't own her. No, this is Najee's mentality. I don't own her. She can do whatever she want to do.
Yeah, she can't cheat on me.
But guess what? He's doing everything he want to do. So he's not losing out.
There you go. So I'm like, hey, you did your thing. I've been doing my thing, so we good.
How away from it? If we together and you turn around and go out and do your thing, yeah, you fucked up.
If you what? What you say?
If we together and you turn around, feel like you want to step out, yeah, you fucked up.
My thing is, when we together, we together. When you not with me, you your own individual person.
I don't give a shit.
So if that's the case, how can she cheat on you?
Exactly. That's what I just said. She didn't cheat on me.
So you can't even answer these damn questions.
I can't answer the questions by saying she.
Put it on your pretend hat.
I can put on a pretend hat. Yeah, I'll do that.
Nah,
that's why I'd be like, hey, my thing was, you enjoyed yourself, you had fun, you learned something. What trick did he do? Anything special that you really like, so I can add it to my repertoire?
And you still you're still fuck with it, wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I? I ain't never started messing with her because she wasn't talking to nobody else. I was just messing with her because of our connection. Her messing with old buddy ain't gonna shift our connection. It ain't gonna shift my perspective of her, at least.
No, so you Najee twice then. That's the way you do it. Oh, okay, good.
Hey, I don't make other people's what other people got going on about me unless it involves me. Her doing that had nothing to do with me because I wasn't in it. My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. So therefore, my emotions, my feelings don't. Hey, if anything, if I did feel some type of way, I had to check in with me. Like, hey, hold on now, why you feel some type of way when you knew she gonna do what she gonna do regardless?
No, you ain't knew all that because he didn't know all that.
That's what I'm saying. Me, I would check in with me. Why would I feel some type of way when I knew that?
But
he gonna
if
feel
that's
some
your
type of
girl,
way.
but if that's your girl, your ace, your main girl or whatever, you gonna feel some way. So
She's still gonna be. She's still gonna be my ace, my main. Why would she not be no more?
Oh, you would have sucked her back and some more shit. Nah, you know what? You know what? Man, bring your ass to Baltimore, man. I gotta teach you, man. Bring your ass.
What you mean?
Baltimore, man.
We'd have had fun. I'd be like, girl, stop crying. Girl, You think I'm abandoning you because you slipped up and messed with a dude? Did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself?
No, I can't have nobody taking advantage of my boy Najee. I can't have nobody taking advantage of my boy Najee, man.
Nobody could ever take advantage of me.
Man, anyone that says she slipped up and did it, you go for it. She's that one. We don't slip. Okay, I don't know how the woman anatomy work with the women you find yourself around, Najee. But we just don't slip on things.
Right.
Nah, she ain't slipping.
So we plan. We plan so good. We get our girlfriends involved to cooperate with our stories. You understand what I'm saying? We're really good. We don't just slip up. Now, you men may slip up because you could say, well, Dag, it was there, and I was, in the mood, and well, I did what I did.
You flashed it in my face.
Men slip up. Women plan that shit out completely down to the T, meaning We buy drawers for the occasion. We're not slipping up.
But the thing is, my
Hey,
thing
Michelle.
is, if it was something like she wanted to experience it and see if she liked it or not. Did you enjoy the experience? You back here with me, so clearly he wasn't. That's how I see it. There's only one
You
me in the
sound like
world.
a mistress. You know that? You
I
sound
sound
like a mistress.
I
Hold on.
sound like somebody
No,
who've
you sound like a
experienced
mistress.
who's
That
experienced
woman
the
that thinks
opposite.
if his wife was doing everything she needs to be doing, he wouldn't be here with me. So apparently, I must be doing something right. I must be doing something good. That's the mistress. The only thing.
No, I'm not the mistress. I'm the person that's saying he must have wasn't doing. She thought the grass was greener on the other side. She went and tested it out. And
So
she
you
realized it wasn't.
so basically what you saying is you would have accepted her back.
Why wouldn't I? She ain't do nothing wrong.
He didn't leave
Oh,
her.
you
Twan.
lost your goddamn
Twan.
mind.
Twan, you're not understanding. He will not accept her back. There's no reason for him to accept her back if he never leaves her to begin with. He's staying with her.
Yeah,
Najee, you crazy. You know what,
Twan,
Najee?
you don't get it. It's one of those things when once you realize people gonna do what they gonna do. My thing is here's the secret to me. This is the reason why I can't judge folks because I've been in her position before and I've done it before, so I can't turn around and be like, nah, you can't. I get it. It
No,
happens.
no, 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 no. Hold up, time out. If I had done it before, yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand. But if we together and you decide because we had a disagreement about something or we had an argument about something, you decide you want to dip off to someone else in the while we in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
your ass belong right the hell over there. You might as well pack your shit up and stay your ass over there where you hey, don't come back talking about, oh, it was a mistake. Oh, it was this, it was a one-time thing. Oh, because we had a condom on. It was a I'm not trying to hear none of that. Once you open up them legs and gave that thing away to someone else, that's where your ass want to be at.
But then you got to think about what is lost by her doing that, though.
What you
What
mean?
is
What
lost?
is lost? What you mean? Her
What is?
loss? Cause that's her loss. Cause she just lost out on a good ass nigga that was taking care of every goddamn thing, and she ain't really had to do too much.
Why
That's
can't you
your
keep?
fucking loss. No, and when I was treating you good and all that good shit, and you feel as though you want to step out because you had a disagreement, get lost. You wasn't the one for me any damn way.
Dang, y'all just be quick.
You
Oh
got
my
that
goodness.
right. I'm not here to let you think you gonna step out on me and think it's gonna be. You lost your damn mind. Hell
Okay,
What
no.
so
is?
here's the thing for me, right?
Mm-hmm,
I'm not suicidal. You know what I mean? So
mm-hmm.
because I'm not suicidal, that means that I would need to preserve my own life. Take charge over my own life. Make sure I don't
There we
walk
go.
into tall buildings. I don't run into burning places thinking I'm not going to get burnt.
Mm-hmm,
My husband and I don't use protection.
mm-hmm.
We didn't use protection before we became husband. Before he became my husband, I became
Yeah.
his wife.
Mm-hmm.
If he's sleeping around, there's a chance something could be brought back to me. And that something is more than a baby. I got to think about HIV. I got to think about herpes. I got to think about all of these venereal diseases that I can attract.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not trying to stop him from sleeping around. Oh, he can sleep with how many women he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one of those women he will not sleep with because my body is, I guard it as a sacred temple. It's where I live.
Mm-hmm.
It's where I reside. It goes with me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, I believe that I really do have the responsibility and duty to myself to ensure that I am protected. Now, I don't want to be with somebody who lacks sexual discipline because I come with sexual temperance.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just intercourse for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an animal just trying to get by and procreate. I got all my feelings. And I cannot give a man all of my feelings if he doesn't have all of my mind. Because my mind in those moments are in the bedroom with them whenever the hell he did it. So now that woman is in my marriage. That woman is in my bedroom. That woman is in the spaces of my mind. And I would never put myself through that. Why? Because I don't have to. I'm not into a poly relationship. So I'm not going to even share another goddamn woman in my mind with my man, much more in a goddamn bed with my man.
I was gonna say you could always kick her out because the only person that's bringing her into your mind is you.
I don't always kick her ass out.
Let me tell you something.
No, I'm saying in her.
Hell no, Najee. Her ass ain't got no business dead.
No. I don't want to die. That for me is life and death. That shit can't be explained away from me. And no one can make any argument to justify why I should think better or different. I'm not going to die. I'm not wearing a condom with my husband. I didn't agree to wear a condom with my husband. And now because he lacks sexual freaking discipline in his goddamn loins, I got to start wearing condoms with my husband. Or I got to be like, I'm not going to wear a condom with my husband because then that means that I'm insecure. Man, you can miss me with
No, not at all. The thing is, the best part about the whole thing, you got to remember what she said. They use protection, so therefore
she lies. She's a liar. Cheaters lie. How do you think she got the time to cheat? She lied. She lied about where she was that night. She probably lied about where she was going. And I'm sure she lied about who the hell she was with. Let me tell you something, man. You can justify lies for you. A cheater for me, I'm moral. I live by high moral integrity. And that will never be compromised by someone who operates and functions from a lower integral standpoint. I'm telling you, I don't care if that man told me he used condoms. What the hell do I got to wait to find out? When the test comes positive? Man, you can miss me with that. That's the only time. At that point, what? Now I know he's a liar. Now I'm about to be dead.
No. At that point, you'd be like, okay, before we be intimate again, you need to go get tested.
Man, that test is as good as the next time he lays up with whoever the hell he lays up with. Man, miss me with that test crap. I knew a guy who ran that stupid shit. Like, dude, you had sex since then. You're trying to convince me that you believe that test results are contraceptives? How many women fell for that bullshit? It must be a lot because you came and try to run that bullshit on me. Let me tell you something, okay? That test is as good as an order of protection. It's null and void. Simply a piece of paper. My charge is me. And this is why I charge over me, because of people like you who will try to convince me I'm safe. I got a clean penis, man, and you're slinging it every goddamn way. Talking about
people like who?
I get to sleep with who I want to. Yeah, you sure do.
You Najee.
People like me.
Yeah, that free will he needed, free sex life. Yeah,
no, it's not. That's not how I move.
Yeah,
you Najee.
Yes.
Yeah, you gonna take the blame for that? Hey, Najee. You gonna take the blame for that one, Nick, bro? Because you
how did that become
you was trying to justify the shit that young lady was sitting there saying in her goddamn mouth.
She's forceful,
and you know damn well she's out of order. If a female step out of line, I'm dealing with her, and we together, and we know we together, and you step your black ass out of the line. Yeah, your black ass out the line. But stay out there, because your ass ain't coming back in this line.
I wouldn't. I'm just the type of person that I'm
Nope. I'm not rocking with it.
What? I know Trinity got my back.
Nope.
You would have been fine in the 60s. You would have been real good with the 60s.
Talking about how did I get into? Because I understand she did what she did, and I'm not making her wrong for it. I mean, I'm the type that goes slinging and banging and everything.
Yeah, what makes you go slanging and banging? I can tell you a part that made me say you slanging and banging was when you said it's okay for her to be slanging and banging because you're gonna be slanging and banging because when y'all together, and when y'all are apart. Which means that when you are apart, y'all slanging and banging.
That don't mean that though. When I'm by myself, when we together. When you're not with me, I could be chilling with my plant. See, that's.
Are you having sex with anybody else besides her, Najee?
Nah.
Yeah.
So
see, y'all want me. Huh?
So what kind
Najee,
of smoke
don't. So why
Wait,
did
hold
you
on. I can't
say
hear.
that then, Najee? So why you
Hold on.
say
What'd you say,
that
Twan?
then?
Hold on. Wait, what'd you say, Trinity? Did not go to Twan.
I don't know, because then I started listening to Twan.
Oh, okay. What'd you say, Twan?
So why did you say that? That you understand what she have done if you're not slinging and banging? Yeah, because basically what you saying is when she's not with you, she can do the fuck she want to do, and you can do what you want to do. So basically, what you're saying is you're in a poly relationship.
No.
No,
That's
no,
what
no, no. That's
that's
what
what
that
it
is.
sounded like. Because think about it. Take you out of the conversation, out of the equation, Naj, right?
Mm-hmm.
And recognize that no one else here right now is thinking the way you do. So you can definitely put yourself in this person's shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the conversation is about a woman sleeping around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Behind her boyfriend's back.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just walk over all of the your ability to be able to understand where she's coming from and why she may be doing that. Take it
Mm-hmm.
from somebody who don't come with that sense of compassion and empathy.
Then it's gonna be different.
And then they hear me say, yeah, like if my husband, if I found out that my husband, cheated on me, these are the words, cheated on me,
Mm-hmm.
I would stay. Because when we're together, but when we're apart, we're not. She get to do her thing, and which is having sex with people, because that's the contact. She's having sex with people. So she gets to do she gets to do her thing, and I'm over here doing my thing. Wouldn't the natural immediate thought is that, oh, I'm doing my thing too, having sex with other people too?
Yeah,
Because
that's what the immediate thought would be. Yeah, but that don't mean that thought is an accurate thought to what I was explaining.
okay, so here's the thing. It would be better to say, when we are not together. No, even forget the when we're not together. You just don't care to concern yourself with what other people choose and decide for themselves. And even if your woman decides to sleep with 5, 10, 20
15,
men,
20, 25, 30, 45.
you are good.
Yeah, because I
Now,
don't give people that power over me.
now, what? Let me ask you this: have you ever had a woman that you had such deep emotional feelings for?
Gotcha. 100%.
That 100% what?
I did have a deep emotional attachment for a woman.
And what?
No, that's why I was going like 100. I was answering while you were talking. Have you ever had deep?
Have you ever had deep emotional feelings for a woman that you really didn't want to share with any other man?
Yeah.
And what became of that relationship?
I allowed her to share herself with another guy to experience how I feel.
Well, then that's not what I meant. And when I said it, meaning that, like, I'm with my husband, and I'm so emotionally deeply into him, I don't want to share him with another woman. So I'm not going to share him with another woman.
Yeah.
So if that was a thing for you, where you had a woman who you were not going to, like, who you were just not going to share with any other man. Even if you want to be with that man, you couldn't be with her while she was doing that. Has that ever been a thing for you?
When I used to believe in it, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Believe in what is that you're referring to?
The aspect of making another person whatever they got going on about me. So like when I believed in, like, oh, if she decides she wants to go have sex with something, that means she's cheating on me. So now I should feel some type of way because she's cheating on me. When I did believe in that, yeah, 100%, because it was more so the sense of, oh, you belong to me, you my girlfriend, you my. It's like, but that was more so in high school.
I could see that. Yeah. So for me, it's not a thing of ownership. You know what I mean? Again, I'm responsible for my body.
Yeah.
And I am not going to leave my life in the hands of anyone. I don't give a shit who they are. I just will not. That's just not how I come built. So it will definitely extend onto this relationship. Again, I'm not here to control who he sleeps with. I don't own him, but I do own me. And I know that there are sexual diseases out there. Many you cannot get rid of. There are a lot that can kill you. I will never die over sex because I don't want to be without a man, that man. I can find a better quality type man for me. One who actually cares about me, cares about my health, cares about my well-being, because I look for a protector. So a protector is not a man who's going out there and kicking another man's ass out in the street because, well, there's never been a need for that. Ever in my life. You know, I just never cursed a man out like that and he wanted to kick my ass. It never happened. You know, so my protection comes now with my well-being and my health. He has to care about me living. He has to want me to be around for as long as I can because he wants to be with me for that duration, for as long as his life is lived out or mine is lived out. It's a thing of me needing a protector. I need a protector, and that protector comes with protecting my well-being. My survival is in your care.
Oh yeah, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I completely understand.
But I guess for you as a man, I don't. You don't want a protector. Men don't want a woman to protect them. So I guess it's just a thing of freedom and peace for you that you value most.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. It's freedom. You enjoyed yourself. Make sure you get tested. Make sure he clean. Y'all do all that. After that, we go about what we doing. Because at the end of the day, my biggest thing is if it's not life threatening, like real life threatening, like your life is really in danger type of thing, then it's just an ego thing. It's ego threatening.
My life really is in danger. No. I had 2 cousins die from that.
No,
so
I'm not.
That's why I'm like adamant. And I was 17 when this happened. Okay. So it is a life and death situation for me.
No, I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. For me, for my thing is, if it's not a life, like in that situation, like when she said she cheated, my thing is like, okay, I'm not in danger right now, so my life isn't in danger right now. She said she had sex with somebody else. By all means, I get it. My life isn't in danger in this current moment, so I'm not going to react to you as if you put my life in danger. And nah, I'm not going to do all that stuff. You good? You make sure you have fun. Make sure you get tested. By all means, do what you got to do. At the end of the day, I have to take care of me. I have to make sure I'm good. You're not responsible for how I feel. So I can't put that on you. Like, oh, you just had sex. So now I'm feeling, man, I need to stop dealing with you because you just had, hey, by all means, you make sure you good. You do what you got to do. Make sure you clean. I appreciate you. Next time, just let me know. I am not tripping on this. We grown. I didn't start talking to you for sex. I didn't start talking to you because you wasn't having sex with nobody else. I don't care about that. My thing is, at a certain point in life, sex is not the end all be all for me. So I don't connect with women based on sex. It's not hard to have sex. A lot of women aren't actually in tune with themselves, so the sex don't be that good. So I get it. I think as a society thing, we've just been taught a man conquers a woman when he penetrates her. So now you feel like this man is conquering your woman. So now you feel some type of way. And it's like, hey, people are going to have sex. That's why I don't make people mine. You can't claim I'm your boyfriend now. I'm not yours. You're not mine. You're your own individual person. By all means, do what you got to do for you. This journey is meant for you to live, for you, not for me.
So do you live more of a relationship dynamic? You're muted, Tuan. A relationship dynamic where it's really just friends with benefits?
Not necessarily. No, it's a friendship. It's not because we don't even have to have sex. We can just be friends.
I'm talking about somebody you're having sex with, so they have to have sex in this example.
Oh, you're talking about, so you saying do I live?
How can you cheat on somebody you're not having sex? Bro,
you can't. In my mind, you can't even cheat on. There's no such thing as cheating on another person.
How can anybody have a conversation about cheating when there's no sex?
What do you mean?
If the video was about her having sex with
somebody. You were saying my thing. I was just saying period. Like I wasn't talking about the video. I'm talking about in my life. It's just friends. And then if we have sex, we have sex. And if we don't have sex, we stop having sex. We still be friends. So that's where I was coming from when I said it's just friendship.
That means you and her is not together and you're living a poly life.
It's not.
There's
just
no poly
you
life
just
if they're not.
It's not.
There's
just
no poly
Well,
life if they're not.
well,
If
it's no
they're
poly, it's no
your poly
poly
life, you
life.
have to be
There's
together.
no poly life. You live in a single life. You ain't with nobody.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
yeah,
that video is they are together.
and committed to it.
They
It's
are
a great
girlfriend and
commitment.
boyfriend. She stepped her ass across that motherfucking red line where she wasn't supposed to step her ass across.
Mm-hmm.
When she stepped her ass over there, she came back. I guess she realized that
The
that's
grass
not what
ain't green.
she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So she came back faking the funk, but yo already know what it is. Yo put a D. She wanna try to fake the funk, try to put the blame on him and all that. Nobody got time for all that shit.
But
Oh
I got
yeah,
a question
she,
You
though. Hold
you
on.
cheated. You cheated. Keep your ass pushing.
yeah,
Don't
she
come
was
back.
scared.
Here's
Don't
one.
don't turn the doorknob. Don't act. Don't do none of that shit. Just stay your ass over there. Your shit'll be on the lawn waiting on you. Plain and
Well,
simple.
I'm glad that we got Najee being Najee,
Mm-hmm.
because this question actually came from me thinking about a question for Najee.
Uh-huh.
Right? So, I mean, we're gonna all answer it, but it
Mm.
was you and mine.
Yeah,
Is
appreciate it.
trauma a reasonable excuse for cheating? Not
Twan,
on you, Najee, for another person and their. But I'm
No,
gonna let Twan go first. Let him get it out.
no, no. Lord have
He
mercy.
tried to he tried to contain himself. Look at him struggling over
you
here.
like, man.
No, ain't no goddamn trauma gonna be excuse why you cheated. Oh, I got hit in my head last week, so I cheated a month ago. You know what I mean? That shit was so bad, so I had to cheat. Hell no. You know what I mean? Or um I was fucking so much when I was a teenager. It was a trauma to me. So anybody I come across, I just want to, man, hell, no, no, ain't hell no. I ain't giving no excuse. Cheating is cheating. You know what I mean? You step your ass out there, plain and simple. It's just dead. You're dead. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, trying to find an excuse why a person cheated and all this other shit. Oh, I cheated because your sex wasn't good. No, you cheated because you wanted to be cheated. Step you by. Ain't nobody got time for all that shit. We grown fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, nah, I don't know. So no, me no. Nah, just
Trinity.
Najee.
Uh, so for me, is hurt a reason? All trauma is hurt. So is hurt a reason or trauma a reasonable excuse for cheating? Uh, is it a reasonable excuse? I think trauma is the reason why people get in relationships to begin with. So I think, yeah, I think it goes along the same lines. So yeah, trauma would be a reasonable excuse for cheating, and trauma is, yeah, I think so, because it's just hurt, and what people do when they're experiencing some type of hurt, they try to find some type of relief. So sex could be a form of the release. Maybe they watching porn could be a form of, hey, it's a form of that person trying to almost like escape from how they feel. So it can definitely be a reasonable excuse behind why a person is doing it. Because if you get to the source of it, you'll realize it's their way of trying to almost like fill the void. So yeah, I think so.
Is trauma a reasonable excuse for cheating? Hell to the no, no, no. Right? And you look like you're taking it back. Oh, I shocked you, huh? Let me tell
I
you what.
thought you was gonna say yeah, but that don't mean you got to stay in it. Like that's
No,
why
no,
I thought.
no. Just because I can understand the root of it, I don't look at it as an excuse. You understand what I'm saying? I could understand why you did it, but that's not the excuse that's reasonable for me.
All right, that
You
makes
know what I
sense.
mean? Even when you said, you think it's a reasonable excuse because people go into relationships traumatized anyway, right? And immediately I was thinking, that's true. But then I'm thinking, but what does that even mean? Because just because I have a traumatic experience in my past, it doesn't excuse my bad behavior. It just gives reasons for my bad behavior. Excuse is pardoning. I don't pardon no one's bad behaviors for their trauma when they're grown ass adults, coming with sense. If they lack sense, because if someone did it to them, oh, they would have the wherewithal, now wouldn't they? They would tell that person every which reasons why it's wrong. But now it's them, somehow it's supposed to be right. Yeah, so no, it's never an excuse. Nothing justifiable to me. I just can't see it.
That makes sense.
Because if you excuse it and pardon it and be okay with it, how will that person ever heal?
By helping them heal at the root level to understand.
Man, listen here.
You see what it says?
A husband in the beginning, because he was worried about the degree and all that. Yeah, that's you. Go ahead. You help.
That's what I'm saying. You help.
Listen to me. No. I am not getting into a relationship with someone who is coming with trauma. I'm not here to be my man's psychologist. No, I think that's a conflict of interest.
Well, everybody, that's what I'm saying. Everybody.
We are not allowed to date our patients, okay? It's an ethical thing.
Or not. What makes them your patient? They got to be spending money to be a patient.
Oh, he gonna be spending money if I'm working with his ass. Yes, you best to believe, because I works with no one for free. I will charge my mama, even if it's some ingredients. But you best believe that lady should pay him something. You heard? Okay. I don't get. You see, I know how to pick my man. I didn't pick a man who was coming in with baggage. I didn't pick a man with daddy issues. I didn't pick a man who has unresolved traumatic experiences going on within him. Because I'm not coming in with any of those things. So if I'm not coming in with any of those things, and the law of attraction works itself out, how can I attract that quality type man and accept him? For me, I can't. I don't want to. You see, all that trauma, struggle, love, bonding bullshit.
Trauma bonding.
That's for lazy people who don't want to work on themselves so that they can have healthier relationships because they are so comfortable in their toxicity. Well, guess what? Just because someone likes to sit and shit, I like to smell the perfume. That makes sense. There are actually healthy people out here. We're here.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I don't deal. No.
But it's also different too, because I think it's different because I would say like being a woman too, with how, like you said about the protection and stuff. I think that plays a role in it too.
No, I don't want no miserable bastard around me where the world is shitty and everybody's around him. The computer's against him. The white man's after him. The government's trying to hold him down, and his boss can't stand him. His friends' feet stink. Like, oh no, like, come on.
Hey, that's how them dudes be saying, like when they be like, the world has beat me down already. Gotta go through.
I'm telling you,
I'm
it's
like,
horrible.
Not beating you.
It's horrible, Najee. Dude, man, trauma in the guy is so unattractive. Especially when you try to convince me that the government's listening on my conversation, so I need to put a device on my phone. I'm like, I hope somebody listens to me about God. What do you mean? I hope the operator's tapping in my phone. Hopefully she gets the Holy Ghost. Like, why?
That is funny.
You know, so, and he got trauma. Oh, he got some trauma.
I bet. I'm sure.
He had to, because I was at my most traumatic
state.
Big state, yeah. So I mean, it took everything for me to get out of bed, and I found a man who didn't have to get out of bed because he ain't had no job, so I had no reason to get out of bed.
He was the reason why I stayed in bed, because he not getting up, so I don't have to get up.
I was already in the bed because I was like depressed, try to look happy and try to pretend to be fun, you know, like I'm ready to go back out into the world happy. You know, and I'm like, I gotta get out this bed. And then I found a man who didn't have a job and didn't want to get out the bed neither. I'm like, well, shit, why do I need to get out this bed?
We in this together. There you go.
Yeah, and
But
that was horrible. That was really, really horrible. It was the most horrible thing ever. Horrible. Because when I would get out to bed, we ain't had no money to go nowhere. So I had to get out to bed and go get a job and go to work.
go make the money so you can bring it to him. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I don't do trauma. I would never be with him if he had any issues that would require some type of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Twan, would you be for
See,
a woman?
look, I got like trauma again. I'm about to be re-traumatized. Let me think forward. Whew.
Twan, would you be with a woman who had a lot of trauma, or you?
What do you? How do you know? How do you know when a woman is healed? That's
Right.
the
First of all,
okay.
First of all, I ain't got time. I ain't got time to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? To be dealing with no female that got a whole bunch of trauma who went through. I mean, everybody got shit going on in their lives and stuff like that. But if you still type person, you still gotta bring that shit up every 5 minutes, every 2 seconds you get. I'm good. Keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Because I got enough shit going on in my goddamn life to be sitting up there for me to be worried about your shit. I ain't got time. That's too much. That's too much stress on the relationship and on you and me at the same time. No, I'm good.
Oh yeah,
So
that makes sense.
I don't
So
got
how do
time.
you know? So how do you know what she's healed?
I don't got time to be sitting up there. Yeah, I mean, like you, because you got a whole bunch of trauma. I gotta worry about you and no, that's a lot. That's a lot. Shit, you think I got gray head now? I shit. Fuck it, everything be fucking gray. Be bald and gray as a motherfucker. Nah, I'm good.
I get it. Trinity, to answer your question, when she no longer is a victim, when she no longer operates from a state of victimhood, and she has the self-awareness to almost like recognize the role she's playing in these experiences. So, pretty
Thank
much,
you for answering my question,
yeah,
Najee. You are
it's
too
just
kind.
self-awareness and not being a victim. Anytime a person is almost like a big, like the girl, that's how you can tell. Like, perfect example, when she goes to blaming and making it about him, and then she don't want to be it's like you're victimizing yourself type of thing. So that's when you can tell there's a lot of unresolved hurt. That's all trauma, is just unresolved hurt there. So, and that story that's coming up is a reflection of the hurt that you've experienced. That's why it's like, oh, you're going to abandon me like everybody else. Oh, you've been a victim. Oh, it's your fault. You was going up. You're being a victim. You're almost like blaming everybody else for why you feel the way you feel. You're blaming somebody else for your own behavior, when it's like, nah, that behavior, you have to own it. You made that choice. You made the decision. You decided to do it. Like, that's nobody else put a gun. The dude didn't put a gun to your head and say, pull up on me, meet me up. If he did that, then that's something different. But you had a choice. You made the decision. You did this. So it's like, when you start to own up for the role you played in this, then you realize this person is not operating from a place of that person's actually healed. But not a lot of people is there quite yet, but they're getting there. You muted. You muted. You muted.
Yeah, I see. Twan, what does a healed woman look like to you?
What, from trauma?
Yep.
Someone that moved past. Someone that moved past the things they had went through their past previous life. They had the things they was going through coming up. They took enough time out for their self to get their self together, to put their self on the right track. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to, for them to be able to enjoy life a little bit more better than what they would be if they were still worrying about the trauma they went through, the hurt. Because the more you dwell on it, the more you take off your life. And
Okay.
that's what anyone I tell a lot of people, a few people I be rapping to, I mean, like a buddy of mine's, a female friend of mine's, like today, I was rapping to her. She was saying she was having a mental breakdown because of her child. So I told her, I say, look, check this out. You don't never get to that point where as though a child have you going through a mental breakdown. I mean? Your child's a part of you, first of all. I mean? So if it gets to that point, sometimes you got, I mean, you feel like go take a walk or something. I say, for one, she's a child. She's a baby. I mean? You don't never let that point get to that point where as though you having a mental breakdown. I say everybody need time and space and shit like that. But I say when you made your bed, you lied in it. Now you grown. You doing grown shit. Put your big girl panties on and handle it like a big girl, like you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to use the child as an excuse
To have
for
a mental.
why you doing this or why you having this a snack. No, be a grown up and deal with that as a grown up person. You know what I mean? So I had to tell a friend of mine's that earlier. So to answer that question, what you're saying, it's the same way. You know what I mean? When you sit there and take a time out for yourself to get yourself, and especially when you recognize the trauma that you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because some people don't recognize the trauma they're going through and they'll just keep pushing it, keep pushing it. But once you recognize it and you deal with it and learn how to get past it, then you know what you have on that on your hands. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So some people know how to get past it. Some people just know how to dwell on it and keep constantly going with it. Nobody got time for that shit because, like I say, the more you dwell on things, the more you sit there and stress yourself out or do this and that. That's more time you taking off your life. The more you live, the shortness you live in your life.
Big facts.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Twan.
And a lot of people don't. And a lot of people don't know that for real, for real. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? A lot of people sit up there stress over about shit they can't control. This is life.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So whatever happens, obviously it was meant to happen. So it's showing you how you going to come out of it. How you going to make yourself strong enough to try to come out of that situation. You know what I mean? That happened. It happens for a reason to make you stronger. That's why when like and if you're in a relationship, now don't get me wrong, some shit like when you're in a relationship and you go through shit far as relationships, the shit you go through far as a relationship, and then when you get past that shit, you few years go down and you look back and y'all be like, y'all can sit in the living room like this or something, or sit at the bar, like if y'all got a bar thing in your house or whatever, y'all can sit a joint and y'all could be sit back, relax, talking. Like you remember that shit we used to, you know what I mean, go through this and that. You know what I mean? Or they might see somebody else going through it. It's like, remember this and that, or they might help somebody. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's only certain shit you tolerate when you're going through shit like that. But if you feel as though you gotta step your ass out, you know what I mean? Because only time I feel like a person gotta step myself out like that, because it's a sexual thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or or if it's or a sexual attention or the tension they're lacking at home or whatever, and they feel
Mm-hmm.
like they want to step out there and snap. Instead of you taking your time and trying to figure out how to fix it, you took that time out to go left because a nigga on the street decided to show you a little attention. Cause that's where the majority comes from.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because the Lord, a nigga decide to show you attention, and nigga be like, "Well, how you doing, Mr. Snap?" Start throwing his little rap or whatever, and then she be like, "Oh, this is Snap and all this other shit," because she's not getting that shit at home.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But instead of her being loyal and being faithful, like, no, I got a man, this is Snap and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Because you got some niggas don't give a fuck about none of that. And continue on, proceed on, try to force his will and try to get her to bite.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And if she's not strong enough or whatever, or not loyal enough, she'll fuck around bite because of all the shit they've been going through in their relationship. But the whole time she ain't even take the time out and figure out and sit down and figure out, look, how can we fix this? Or even come and talk to him. How can we fix this situation? Where can we go with so it won't lead to that path of you bearing left?
Mm-hmm.
Because once you turn around bare left, there's no coming back. Some people can some people can accept it and be like, all right, I can get past it.
Mm-hmm.
But a normal fucking person, a grown fucking person, is not getting past that shit, especially if your feelings involved.
Did you say Najee was not normal?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
saying
what I'm
no,
saying.
no, no,
Look at
no.
his
I'm not
face.
saying. I'm not
He was
saying
like,
no.
"What
No,
do
I'm not
you mean?"
saying. I'm not.
A normal fucking person at that.
No, no. I'm not. No. Listen, listen. I'm not saying Najee's not normal because Najee,
Hey, I know I'm
not.
not.
Najee's not normal.
I'm not normal. I know
No,
that.
no. I'm
Let's
with
not
the,
pretend.
the thing is with Najee. Najee is not looking at a situation where they are together.
Mm-hmm.
They holding
Yeah,
a relationship. He's
yeah.
not looking at it like that. Far as with him and another female, like
Mm-mm.
how would me and you would look at it. If me and you together, and we already announced that, we already know where we stand at and all that. There's no need in you stepping off left. You should be able to come and talk. I should. You've been knowing me long enough. You know what I mean, and been with me long enough to know you can be able to come and talk to me, whatever the problem may be, so where as though we can sit here and talk about that situation, where as though we can get past it and figure out how to fix the situation. Not turn around, well, fuck it. This dude showed me a little attention, this and that, but then you don't get what you want, and he don't, and he's not with the person that you thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
Now you making a backtrack. No, it's not making backtrack because you didn't already made that mistake when you crossed the red line, bare left. So continue on bearing left and go ahead, and I hope wish you the best and do what you do. Because you done broke my trust then, because once you broke my trust, is how can we get that trust back? How can you make how what reason, good enough reason could you come up and come out of your mouth to say I can trust you again after you then turn around, opened yourself, and gave yourself off to another person? What make you think I will accept you back after you done that? What good enough reason a female could come out her mouth and say, you know what I'm saying, a good reason for a nigga to accept her back after she done open herself to another person? And for a nigga to sit up there and say, you know what, you make good common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead, this and that. What nigga you know gonna do that? You understand what I'm saying? Cause I know I'm not gonna do it. Cause once you then turn around, gave yourself to another person, he then already inserted himself into you. You understand what I'm saying? No, it's a wrap. What make you think? How you think I'm gonna feel when we lay down? How you think I'm gonna feel when we lay down and then I'm no, you no, hell no. When I know another nigga done already been up in you.
Well, but you got to remember, Deuce was
No.
already in there before y'all ever got into a relationship. So, but I get it. I'm talking about like if before y'all were together, she unless she was a virgin and then she messed with you, then that's something different. But prior to that, dudes
But
was
no,
already.
no, no. But see, you gotta look at it like this: if y'all was together for a certain amount of years or whatever, right? But then y'all decide, yeah, I mean, because y'all had some type of disagreement
Mhm.
or some type of beef or whatever y'all been going through. Because it normally happens like that, or either or something wrong with the sexual situation.
Mhm.
And then she turned, like I said, a nigga out here, random nigga turn around, she at the store, whatever. The nigga turn around, show a little attention. She's emotional. You understand what I'm saying? So then she if she's not a loyal type female strong enough or whatever, then I mean be like, nah, I'm good. And I mean, I'm gonna go try to fix this situation with my man and try to figure out where we going wrong at and try to sit down and try to talk it out with the person. Because a lot of people don't sit down and try to talk it out the situation and try to talk and figure out what is the problem.
Well, a lot of times people do. They just don't know how to
That's
articulate
why.
themselves.
That's why. That's why I said a lot of them do not know how to really actually sit down and have a decent conversation without yelling, screaming at each other. Have a conversation. Be like, look, check this out. What we doing wrong? Where we going at? Where we taking the situation? If
Mhm.
we feel as though we can't move further, move past, okay, let's end this on a good note where as though we can still continue on being friends later on, continue on down the road. Because it's plenty of people that I didn't dealt with, yeah, I mean, that I'm still friends with to this day. But if you turn around, cross me while me and you together, and you turn around went that left, no, we ain't friends, nothing. We ain't gonna be friends. We ain't never friends. Cause you broke my trust, so I can't never trust you. You can't never be in my circle.
I got something.
Mhm.
You, Naji,
Mhm.
value peace. You, Twan, value loyalty.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I'm always
sending it out. I get you.
yeah.
Yeah, my thing is structure. So that's my value. I value structure and
Mhm.
order. As far as trauma go,
No, I was reading the comments, but go ahead.
as far as trauma go, I think I probably have the most outrageous idea about it, but I think it's overly used. No
Yes.
one is going through trauma today, but most people are walking around with unresolved issues. Unresolved issues is not trauma. When you think of trauma, think of emergency room. When you think of trauma, you think of law enforcement. You know, when you think of trauma, you think of fire departments. Because with trauma comes responders. And these responders are coming in with solutions. People who are walking around with unresolved issues are leaning on trauma as a crutch so that they don't have to do anything to get what they want. And they can continue to demand from others what they cannot control. Trauma. Trauma only happens after you get shot. That's trauma.
So there's levels
But,
to it, but yes,
but
for sure.
if you are, walking around with a bullet in you, like 5 years later, guess what? You just have an issue. I know somebody walking around with pellets in them right now.
Mhm.
So they have like issues behind it.
Mhm.
When it rains, they can feel it, like certain things
Yeah,
aggravate.
yeah.
But he's not in trauma. That trauma is past. It's not trauma. Now it's issues.
So it's understanding the aspect. A lot of the trauma that people are talking, like as adults, the trauma is more physical for sure, but as kids, the trauma is more physical and then psychological as
Well,
well.
as
Yeah.
kids, it's trauma because it's happening. That's when most things happen, is when we are children.
But
And
that's
the moment
that's a,
it happens. But
mhm.
now as adults, we're not going through trauma.
No, but
There's
that's when you get
unresolved
triggered.
issues.
But that's the thing. So the unresolved issues is really just the unresolved hurt based on what you did experience as a kid and you never got to almost heal from. So now
It, it, it
psychologically,
it's 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 lingering ideas that just never goes away.
Yeah, that's
They're holding on to ideas. Nothing is happening out here. It's all going on up here.
And then
And because it's going on up here, here is going to feel according to the thoughts itself. So they are holding on to ideas, and it's because they don't want to feel the feeling that comes with the story that they tell. Right?
Yep. Yeah,
because
but the thing is,
go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing is it's a sensation thing. So it's
Yeah.
it's a body. It's your body. Your body is what triggers the thoughts. That's what people. It's because it's an unconscious thing.
It depends. It depends though, because keep going.
Because what happens is it's one of those your senses. So your body is what feels. Your mind can't feel. So a lot of times it's we get triggered. The sensation activates the thoughts. We don't pay attention to the thoughts or we pay more attention to the thoughts and not the sensation because that's your mind almost trying to disassociate from the feeling that you actually feel. But the feeling people don't get, the feeling you're most afraid to feel, you already feel it. That's why you're still scared. So that's what happens. We get triggered based on how we're interpreting what another person is saying or doing according to how we feel. Your feelings determines what you see.
In hearing it, yep.
Yes, and that's one of those things, but it's understanding like a lot of the time, trauma gets stored in the body. It's not stored in your mind, it's stored in your body. But your mind is there to distract you from how you feel inside of your body. And that's what the disassociation stuff comes in at. So a lot of times we get triggered based on maybe it's a smell, maybe you see your five senses. Because when you go through a traumatic experience, you have to be more alert on what's happening outside of you than you are what's happening inside of you. So trauma is not just what happens to you, it's also what happens inside of you as a result of what happens to you. So it's how you see yourself after going through that experience.
I think the overuse of trauma is what's tripping up society.
And that's
it's the overuse of trauma.
It's a continuous. Trauma has to be a continuous thing. It's not just a
no. Trauma is emergency. We are not in an emergency state 90% of our times. No, we're not in an emergency state. 100%. We are just in a poor thinking state. But that's not trauma.
No,
that's unresolved issues. So it would help. Trauma is not stored in the body. It's not. Trauma is not stored in the body because trauma is something from the external. I'm only going by the definition.
I'm not going by just the wound.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm
sorry to cut y'all off, but you got a comment that sounds pretty interesting.
What if the man isn't receptive to what she's feeling and experiencing in the relationship? The ego often gets in the way and vice versa. My favorite kind of question. I'll read it again. What if the man isn't receptive to what she's feeling and experiencing in the relationship? What if the man isn't receptive to what she's feeling and experiencing? I guess I would need to know, why does she need that reception? You understand? No one is responsible for feelings outside of oneself. So
I'm trying to figure out how to.
I'm trying to think of an example. Like, right. I can make up. Okay, so let's say I'm feeling sad, right, about something that matters a lot to me, but my husband can give two cares crap about. Like, he just doesn't care about that. And he's not like responding to me in a way that's comforting. What do I do? Well, what I had to learn to do was emotionally regulate my own self, right? Because when I'm able to emotionally regulate my own self, then I get out of that sad state whenever I choose. Because I know the technique, I know the process, I know the skills that it takes, right? I know the nature of it. I've learned it. I've learned about feelings. And I realized that the moment I stop using emotion words
Mm-hmm.
and start using feeling states,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter who feels what I'm feeling with me or not. Because I don't want to feel in that icky state anyway for too long. I try to hurry up and get back to happy. So if I go to somebody who I know is not emotionally receptive, I'm going to get angrier. I would never do that to myself just to get something from somebody else that I can clearly give to myself. I don't leave my happiness in anyone's hands. And experiencing, wait, and yeah. And what if he isn't receptive? But what if he isn't? Maybe I should answer that question.
What if he isn't receptive?
Then you know what? Why is she with him? I mean, that's just the thing, you know. I can't change any ways of being. She knew who she got, right? If you're talking about the lady in the video, I'm assuming, you know, she know who she got. She know who she is. I just don't find any excuse for cheating. I don't think my husband not being receptive to how I feel in my given moments, I should go out there and sleep with somebody. I think that's just something that's always been in her, waiting for an opportunity to unleash itself.
Yeah,
That's
I
always
was
been in her.
basically trying to figure out what what excuse, what type of feelings could she possibly have after she's supposed to have cheated on someone? How am I supposed to have any type of like consideration to how she's feeling because she stepped out? I don't think I'm supposed to have any type of considering that she stepped out or any type of remorse or any form of fashion with. You know what I mean? Because once you stepped out, you stepped out. I didn't tell you to step out. I didn't make you step out. You didn't come and talk to me. You didn't, you know what I mean, and have a conversation to me and say
You
this is
probably did, but it look, but because
That's
if
what
I, and let me say, this is what it would look like, right? You don't spend enough time with me. Why do you spend all this time with your friends? Dad, you going out with Joey again? Dad, I mean, this is the third time this week you went out with Joey. You know, I'm left unsatisfied. You know, you just go right to sleep when we're done. You don't want to talk to me. So she says it without saying it. But even with that being said, again, it's her choice to choose to do that because it's who she is. No one can make me cheat. Nothing my husband can do can make me cheat. Nothing my husband do can have me have sex with another man. Nothing. Like absolutely nothing.
Because that's not the type of person that you are, though.
Exactly. It's not my makeup, but it's their makeup. It's just suppressed until they get caught.
I definitely think it's one way to, because what she's pretty much saying is, what if the man isn't receptive to what she, and this is where like understanding trauma comes in, because you're looking for that man. Not well, I'll just say her instead of trauma. It's understanding, looking to a person to see you or hear you. That's what kids do. That's what the codependency thing is, and not knowing to properly regulate their own emotions. So now they need mommy or daddy to, they fall down and they look at mommy, and if mommy's like, "You okay, get up," then the kid's like, "Okay." If mommy's like, "Oh no," then the kid starts crying. Like they're looking to be validated by another person, and that's where like the trauma stuff comes in, because a lot, like you said, is unresolved hurt. So
you
now
still
you're,
keep trying to use that trauma shit.
huh?
You still keep trying to use that trauma
I'm
shit.
not using. I just know how I'm answering the question, because it's more so if she feels like he's not receiving what she's saying, then she's going to almost, in her mind is, I don't matter to him. So since I don't matter to him, let me go out and do something that doesn't matter. He don't care about me anyway, and that's a lot of times that's the mindset that people have, but not realizing that
That don't
mindset.
mean it'll cause you to go out there and cheat.
I get it. I understand. But the
I
ego,
see
the
what
ego is,
Najee is saying though, Twan. It's like, all right, boom. What you won't do, the next man will. There you go. That's
yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
much
I
what
guess
it
so.
boils down to. So a lot of times when women go out of their relationship to seek some type of fulfillment, validation, or whatever the hell that they're chasing after,
Mhm.
they rarely anticipate their main guy finding out. They don't want to lose the guy. And not because she likes the guy. That's not it. She don't want to lose the guy until she monkey branches her monkey ass until into another relationship. And then she's willing to let that one go. It's called monkey branching. You don't break off the relationship without being into the next one first, because there's this fear of being by oneself. She doesn't want to be alone. She doesn't enjoy her own company. She finds herself boring as hell. She
Better get
probably
a
could
dog.
see when she's by herself and in her mind just how much toxic she really is, and she don't like herself. So she needs a distraction from herself, and she seeks a man.
That's
She
a
better
And
perfect
get.
example.
She
That's a
better get
perfect
a
example.
dog. She better get a dog.
you better get a
Unresolved.
what?
She better get a dog.
A
Hey,
dove.
that's a perfect example of
To do
unresolved
what? I'm
fear of being
confused.
alone. Kids, kids are afraid to be alone. Grown adults who are secure within, you don't. What are you afraid to be alone for? But kids
No,
are
but
afraid to be
see,
alone.
Because of
but
boredom.
no, I no, but see,
It's
but see,
boredom.
no,
I
but
was
see. Wait
there.
a minute. You got people out here that feel like if they break up with somebody, you know what I mean? They feel like they gotta hurry up, get another relationship. They gotta be with somebody because they don't want to be alone. Because if they alone, you know what I mean, they gonna have that mean the worst breakdown, this and all this and that. So
They
they
gonna feel
feel
all
like
those
they
things as a person.
right. So
Mhm.
like my little brother, he's one of them. This nigga, every time he turn around, he gotta have a female. She either pregnant or this is that. You know what I mean? He jumped from one female, she was his wife. You know what I mean? But then he wasn't shit wasn't going the way it's supposed to go, whatever. Then he turned around and jumped. You know what I mean? It was just a whole bunch of bullshit. But he's one of them type of people that wears though he can't never be alone. He always got to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it numerous of times when it always boil down to they always have to be with someone. They I don't give a fuck. They can know the person within 2 weeks and talking about they together. What you mean? What the fuck you mean you
Yeah.
together? You just
Do,
met this motherfucker. You know what I'm
do you
saying?
know how many relationships I had that did not have an anniversary date? I just, it was established like no anniversary date, nothing to celebrate. It was, we hang out and we just never not hung out after that. Like we just always together. So we're together, I guess.
Mhm.
But I get it though, um, there's
Ooh,
a few
look at
reasons.
that comment.
Which
I,
one, mine or hers?
No, the
Twan, if
comment.
you ever complain about me cutting you off
Oh, I'm
again,
my bad. I thought you was
no,
done.
no,
That's why I said. That's
he
why I
did
He
it
said.
wasn't
again.
even listening. That's the thing. He wasn't
He
even
cut
listening.
me
He said, "I
off.
thought you was
He
done."
cut me off to say my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. As he
I
just
thought
cut
you
me
was
off again,
done. I
and he
said,
done
look
it,
at the
and he's
comment.
doing it now again.
You know
Hey,
what? Keep it
I
up,
just
Trudy.
mute.
he,
I know. Keep
he
it
said,
up.
I thought you was done because I was reading the comments. So therefore, you wasn't.
Read the comment, please.
Yeah.
Read the comment.
Sexual abuse those things can develop trauma. What about domestic violence and sexual abuse? That's what I asked. I wasn't sure if she was asking if that's a justification for cheating or something else. But those things can definitely develop. Well, there's levels. See, I'm with Trinity about the trauma stuff. Most people that speak on trauma don't really understand trauma, and
I trust me. No one can.
it's just a wound. It's what
I
it is.
know
It's hurt.
about
That's why.
trauma. So the thing about domestic abuse and violence, right? What about it? That's my question. Like I
Yeah.
there's
I
I
I
mean, in
mean,
regards to cheating, that makes
I
no
don't
sense.
think I
Hold up.
don't think that my bad, Trinity. That
You good, Twan?
that
You good? She don't even exist. You speaking?
my bad, Trinity. I mean that there. Mm-mm, no, I don't agree with that. I don't like I don't know why people try to use that or whatever, but no, they don't give you a reason though. No, it don't. My bad, Trinity. Go ahead, but no.
Floor is yours, Trent.
I'm scared.
No, I had to answer that one. I had to answer that one because mm-mm. That's something else. You know what I'm saying? That's something totally different. I don't think no one would use uh like sexual violence towards someone. That's the reason why they're cheating because they was a sexual abuse or whatever stuff like that. I don't think nobody would use that. That's no.
Yeah, I think it's levels to it. It's like once
Yeah.
you I think it's once you understand the psychological impact that going through hurtful experience or events can have, especially if you never actually was able to regulate those events and those experiences, so you suppress them more and more and more and more and more and more and more. So it almost is like what was a perfect example? It's almost like a track or a trail. The more people walk on the trail, the deeper the imprint that the trail has on the earth. So it's just understand that's the same thing with trauma. The more consistent hurt that a person experiences without actually taking the time to heal that hurt, then that hurt almost like governs their perspective and how they see and connect to other people. So a lot of times unresolved trauma distorts a person's interpretation of what a person is saying or doing. So, and it's usually through the lens of lack, and that's where the ego comes in at the not enoughness. So now you feeling like I need to go be with somebody else to make me feel better because my ex is the reason or my boyfriend's the reason why I feel like I'm not enough. But that was already there prior to you ever experiencing them. So I think it's just one of those things where once you kind of really understand, most people are really trying to escape from how they feel because they don't want to connect to themselves. They have a fear of being alone. They have a fear of somebody not accepting them because they don't accept themselves, type of thing. You start to understand how these different things can develop and have an impact on people. Trinity, if the Twan could, is it cool if Trinity go? Twan was like, "Hey, you got it, Trinity, but yeah, I just can't accept."
Can't accept that one.
He said to think about
So,
that.
with regards to domestic abuse and sexual abuse as an excuse for cheating, if this is what it's spoken of as the context, right? Um, that don't make any sense, right? But as far as trauma, with domestic abuse and okay, so I've dealt with both, and when it happened, that felt like trauma. As I was in the experience, that was traumatic in the body. That was immediate. That was an external force imposing themselves onto me. That's trauma. Now, going on with my life, year after year, decade after decade, not ever really truly addressing what happened, which was an issue for me. It's an issue. It remains unresolved, but it's not trauma. It feels different. Trauma feels different. So if trauma feels different, that means that it has its own nature. It comes with its own feel. It has its own identity. It does something that nothing will ever do. It's what makes it it. I like to keep things as they are and not try to move things around according to my opinion or what I believe or how I feel. No, trauma. That shit was trauma.
Mm-hmm.
A year after, it's not trauma anymore. A month after, it wasn't trauma anymore. It's not trauma because the external threat is no longer there. Trauma is external imposing upon oneself. Sorry.
You good? I think
Trauma,
I definitely
okay, because let me read the definition because I like to get a communal understanding.
Yeah,
and you know, I have a beautiful relationship with words, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love my words.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm still hearing. All right, so etymology. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say etymology is the key. That's what I.
Yeah.
It's a wound. It's a wound.
Right. Etymology.com. All right. It's a Greek, medical Latin for Greek. Oh, okay. It's a noun. 1690s. And it's in quotation marks. Physical wound. Medical Latin from Greek trauma. A wound, a hurt, a defeat. From pi, trough. Extended form of root. Teri. To rub, turn with derivatives referring to twisting, piercing, and etc. God dang. Ooh.
Yeah.
Originally an abnormal condition of the body produced by external violence, as opposed to one caused by poison, infection, bad habits. The sense in psychology of psychic wound, unpleasant experience, which causes abnormal stress. Fucking abnormal stress.
There it is. See, that's perfect.
Stress. No, I get it. But guess what? It's not happening now.
That's the thing. Your body doesn't know what's the difference between.
The body doesn't know what's real and what's the brain does not the body. It's the brain that doesn't know what's real or not, and will always function and perform if something is real, which is why you'll always experience that fight or flight mode. So even when you are stressed, when you're worried, when you're sad or not sad or angry, your body will prepare yourself to fight, even if it's subtle.
Yep. Even if you're not. That's why I said like
but I
earlier.
understand that. But however, you know, I know psychologically that words actually do carry thought. Words carry thought, right? I'm not talking about the words coming together creating a thought. I'm talking about words actually carries thought.
Frequency.
So with my clients, I teach them to eliminate certain words from their vernacular. Because it keeps them stagnated. It keeps them in the space that they want to be. Like trauma. Trauma says, there's nothing I can do about it. And I refuse to work with anyone who, wants something done for themselves but feel like they can't get it done and still working with me. Yeah. Expecting me to have it done.
Send them to me. I got you.
No, I got my way works. Trust me.
No, I'm talking about the people that wants to work with you but are stuck and they don't want to let go of the thing.
Oh no, those people don't want to work with me. They don't come to me.
Oh, okay.
But I'll definitely will put the word out though. I'll plug you in. I'll plug you in like a toaster up, and I sure the hell would. Yes, sir, Bob. You know what I mean? But for me, yeah, trauma is a word I never use.
Everybody, it's just one of those. It's just a narcissist. It's the same. Like it just.
I tell people, unless you have a psychology degree, don't ever use that word around me. Because that means that I went to school for all those years and obtained my psychology degree.
And you know
more shit that you learned on Google and now it's a fact. Yeah, don't use that word around me.
Yeah.
But they're just certain words because they're used out of context.
Yes, 100%.
And they're overused too often. Like masculine and feminine and masculinity and femininity and beta and alpha. It's like you people are just stuck in an echo chamber.
Absolutely
no clue. you're talking about.
This guy on social media said it, so now I'm going to. It's just like, bro, did you ever look up the etymology of the word?
They didn't have to. It resonated with them.
Yep, being a victim to it.
It's
now
a
like, oh,
or a sense of empowerment to them.
Yep, that's true. But that's an overcompensation for the fact that they don't feel like they're enough. So now it's like a false sense of empowerment. Like I tell people, only narcissists call other people narcissists because it's a reflection of what you're doing. It's like, but that's a whole nother story. How does Down plan to act better than owner?
Remember, she was saying, it wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing this to me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that thing. So I always find it amusing when someone uses that as an excuse. You know, it wasn't that serious. So you kind of just like shitted on me for something that wasn't serious to you. You just ruined a perfect a union for something that was mediocre. Like, that's how much our relationship mean to you? You're willing to just poof it away. Okay. Huh. All right. You're a loser. You're a straight loser. You strive to lose. Like, you wake up in the mornings and be like, I am going to set my intention today to lose. And you're so good at it. That's just weird. Just own up to it. I think owning up to it shows maturity.
Mm-hmm.
Owning up to it then can be followed by an apology that might be accepted.
Might.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tuan said, you know, there's nothing that anyone can say that will have me go back to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the right approach could have, you know, someone like Tuan, not Tuan, but someone like Tuan.
Similar to Tuan, but not Tuan.
Similar, right? Who would at least accept the apology if she came, you know what I'm saying? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if she was to say, Najee, I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit. I didn't consider you. I was thoughtless. I was selfish. I was seeking validation from someone who didn't even know me. That shows just how stupid and foolish I was. And I am so sorry that you had to get caught up in all of my fuckery. Because I don't know how to appreciate a good man. So I hope that the next woman you get.
Y'all crazy.
I know it's not going to be me because I broke you.
And I'd be like, come here, sweetheart. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I should have that with Tuan. My bad. I forgot who the hell I was talking to. I done wasted a good scene on you.
Tuan.
All right, Tuan. So let's change the name from Najee to Tuan. So what if I came to you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't even do it, because Tuan, the moment you cheat, it's excommunicado. No matter how much you beg and plead and cry.
No. It's not to go back to him. It's not for him to take me back. I'm letting him know that, you know, I can understand he's not going to come back to me, but I just want him to know what a great guy he is, and the next woman that he gets.
He don't want to know that from you. He don't want to know that. You a liar. You cheated. You a liar. So whatever comes out of your mouth is a lie at this point. You automatically disqualified.
No, that's bullcrap, because he would be agreeing with me. I said I was a piece of shit. He's not going to think that I'm lying.
No, because I'm going to give you a prime example, because Jackass tried that same shit.
Jackass. I'm done.
And I told her, I don't need to hear your shit. I'm good. Yeah, they take your shit and keep it moving. Yeah, man. So I wouldn't want to hear all that. I know what I am, so I don't need you to sit there and tell me what I am. So I'll let you later. Have a good one.
See, that's the Tuan I know. Tuan don't even. The moment he found out you did it, it's nothing you can say, nothing you can cry, nothing matter. At this point, you are the opposition. You are the enemy.
You the fucking op.
Don't memories trigger impose the
You
same.
already, you should already know. Once you do it, you already know. Don't even come back. You better hope I don't find out. Cause if I find out, you the op. I don't fuck with you. Fuck away from me. That's just plain and simple. I don't got time for that shit. If you feel as though you want to cheat,
I done
just,
got that man started. My bad.
no,
I'm
you
sorry.
ain't. No, you
I knew.
didn't.
That's what I'm saying. I knew it wasn't.
My
If
bad.
you
My
feel,
Twan,
bad.
Twan,
no,
Twan
I'm
be ended.
just saying. I'm
That's
just
be the
saying
thing.
because if you feel as though you want to cheat, you know what I mean, just don't come back to me because I ain't with it. You know what I mean? We ain't got we ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I mean? Keep that shit rolling. Keep that same fucking energy. That's how I feel about it. Keep that
I'm gonna tell you
motherfucker
like
same
this.
energy.
You can tell me all the beautiful stuff about me. I'm gonna sit and listen. Because I'm just like I'm that kind of girl.
No, I
But
ain't
it
gonna
don't mean I'm
listen.
gonna take you back. It don't mean we good. It don't mean we can be friends. But just because you cheated don't mean that I can't hear no damn compliments.
I don't want none of your compliments. I don't want shit from you. I don't need you to tell me a
We get it,
goddamn
Twan.
thing.
Twan. We get it.
Twan, yeah, he ain't
But
going.
you're not having it.
No, I don't need
I
you to tell
think
me nothing at all. Keep it
I,
pushing. All I want to see is your bottom of your feet walking.
I think we should be safe and not have any more cheating topics.
Yeah, cause Twan be in. That'd be the thing. I don't think Twan be in. Twan be remember. He be like,
Yo, he
man,
go right back
he
there.
go back to.
He go right
That's
back
why
there,
when
and
he was talking, he
everybody
like,
gone.
man, I
Everybody
can't
gone.
accept. He be thinking in his head like, she really, man, I can't accept that. Trinity be about to talk. He's like, I can't accept that. Nah, I can't. I can't.
Mhm.
Because he be talking from a stream of consciousness. He have a whole conversation in his head and then respond out loud,
Yeah.
forgetting that, well, we're here.
Man, people don't fail to realize people. You play with people emotions and time. You put when you put time into a person. You know what I mean? And then a person turn around and do some shit like that. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You ain't trying to hear no excuse. Oh, I slipped up. I slipped up on his dick. What? Fuck out of here. We good. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't. My thing will never be about regretting how much time I spent with the person because I had fun. I had fun.
Mm-mm.
I no. I'm just saying. For me, I got something out of it while I was in it,
Yeah, I get.
and I know that it's me that brings the experience. So no matter what person I get, I'm gonna get the quality type experience that I want because I'm the one that bring it. And whatever type of experience he wants, he's gonna come and bring it for himself and have it himself. And I'm gonna have my type of experience all by myself. This is why two people could be in the same relationship and have two separate experiences while in the same one argument or discussion.
100%.
So, with that being said, I like to believe that I am working through intelligence and I have intellect and a little bit of smarts, not much,
And you,
but a little bit of
hey,
smarts to know that if I know something, I got to do the better that I know.
and you know how these iPhones is these days, right? And you see all the pictures and shit you either took with a motherfucker and shit like that, and then next thing you know, your shit just
Memory.
keep your shit just keep popping up and shit like that. Like when you go to your thing, your shit just keep popping. You like, fuck, she keep popping up.
Yeah.
Fuck, she keep popping up with a motherfucking thing. Might want to see her motherfucking ass, man. The fuck wrong with her? Close that out. Yeah, I mean, you can't even get the shit out of there unless you get the fuck
You gotta
iPhone.
delete all them photos, and that's a lot of photos. I be looking at the photos like, damn, now we had a great time. I love.
No,
I'm telling you, I
no, cause
love.
I'll sit up there and say some shit. Fuck you had to fuck up for you old dirty ass.
Oh, Lord help.
Fuck wrong
Hey,
with you?
Voice
That's
meal.
cause not reason why I'm carrying it hard, cause if we do it and step out that nigga, we'll be every name in the book. We'll be every dirty name in the book. If you a scumbag ass nigga, they'll talk about, oh girl, you know he did this and this and that. Oh yeah, we'll be every fucking thing. No, that's the reason why you hold their ass up to their high standards like they supposed to be held up to. You know what I mean? So if you fucked up, yeah, you know you might as well keep it pushing. Fuck up on around on the corner. Let me see your feet beat that motherfucker cement.
Najee,
Uh,
I was thinking for
mhm,
next week's show,
mhm,
I'm gonna find a video
mhm.
and we're gonna talk about healthy people and healthy relationships.
I'm down. I love healthy people.
Hell no. Now you don't be sending shit. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna look up some
I
shit
did
from
put
next week.
something in the group.
No, I ain't trying. We ain't talking about your shit because all you want to do is
Oh my
forgive people.
gosh, Twan,
All you want to do is forgive people. We ain't talking about your shit. No,
Twan,
no, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Twan.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
You don't always want to forgive people. Nobody touched his puppies. Let somebody kidnap his puppies. Let's see how much love he got then.
Hey, the
Talking
universe.
Right.
about,
My
hey,
thing,
they were just a dog.
the
You know, they
universe
got
don't
a
make
good
mistakes.
home.
My thing is, I had to learn instead of looking at it from a negative perspective, realize the mind can only measure everything you'll lose, especially when you're scared and you're hurt or you're sad by something. So
See,
I
there we
realized
go.
the
There we
universe
go.
don't make mistakes. It wasn't meant for me to have a dog. It was
Oh
meant for me
Lord.
to enjoy the
There we,
experience that I have. I don't take that dog for granted. I appreciate the experience for what it was. It taught me something about myself that I was unaware of. And now I gift that experience to somebody else.
so you
Beautiful. Oh,
forget.
hold on, Najee. What you say, baby? Shut the show down? Don't go back live no more? What do you mean forever and ever? All right, you're the leader, baby. Listen, y'all, I gotta go.
Hey yo, what the? Hey, why she
you know,
come out of the
you
middle of
know,
nowhere with
you
that?
know, I'm that obedient wife. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
gotta
see,
shut it down. I gotta shut it down. So
you
good
gotta
You
night.
shut
know
it
what?
down.
First of all, I was great about to tell you this anyway. You know what I mean? We was great to shut it down because it's past the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
past the time.
yeah, it's past the time. You know what I mean? I gotta go smoke. You know what I mean?
I
Y'all
me
hold
too.
me up. But
How has the show ever stopped you before?
no,
It
not at
really
all. Not at all. But I don't want millions of people looking
see
at
he did
Since when?
he did the same thing that the girl did in trying to make it about us, knowing that he been doing
That
that.
part.
Hold up, hold up. Time out,
Talk about
Najee. Time out. Time
he don't
out.
want people to
Hold
watch
up.
him.
No,
Oh,
no,
now
hold
you
it's
up.
turn
about
the
the
Time
camera
out.
people watching
Time
him.
you
out.
turn the
No,
That's
camera
that
off
time
with all
out.
flex
your
credit.
Time out. Hey, Najee. Yeah, you better.
they be like,
You
Twan,
better.
is Twan okay?
You
You
gotta be
better.
like,
Well, check this out, everyone. And I'm glad y'all enjoyed the show tonight because ain't nobody playing with Najee tonight. Najee on some bull crap. But we enjoy y'all. We came up with another hitter tonight, and we will be back next week, next Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Beat us there. Don't meet us there. And I'm Antoine. Like I said, you can reach me on IG underscore cut underscore 43 or Antoine Downey on Facebook. So good night for me. But anyone else?
Okay, I'll go. Hey, thank y'all again for tuning in. I appreciate the questions. I love the questions. I love the engagement. So thank you for asking the questions. I'm Najee. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at Healing with Najee, on IG at underscore Najee27, on Facebook, on YouTube, all them Healing with Najee. Again, I appreciate my co-host and for having me a part of the team. Yet again, I know last week I was a little bit late, you feel me? But I'm entitled to make one mistake a year, and that was my first mistake. So it will never happen again. Trinity, it's okay. I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Trinity gets it because she knows
Well, it's your girl Nevaeh, better known as Trinity, and I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. You guys made it spectacular, like my boy Najee said, with the comment engagements and the insightful questions that were received. I want to thank Twan for always remaining consistent. Really bringing his full insight and thoughts on matters. I appreciate you, Twan. I love the way you enforce the rules. That
Yeah.
you're really great. Yeah, you're really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. And with that being said, you can reach me, or no, you can't reach me, but you can find me. You can find me at n_d_Trinity on Instagram. And that's really the only place that I'm really on. But we do have a His In Her Yang Media TV page on both Facebook and on Instagram. So go on over there and check us out. Make sure that you follow that page and make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming content that is going to be just as fun, delightful, and active as tonight's was. So, with that being said, in the meantime, in between time, stay magically delicious as we continue to have a blast. Later.
Peace.
Bye.